Hello and welcome to the first in a series of short videos on teaching English online. My name is Jody, and in this presentation we're going to define what online English teaching is, how it works and who can do it, who your students will be, and why you should teach English online. What is online English teaching? Well, teaching English online is you, the teacher, delivering English classes to students over the internet. You can use a computer, laptop, or smartphone to deliver online classes in either video and or audio format. You can either do this video and audio over Zoom or through a platform. If you work for an online school, they'll have their own platform, or just telephonically. This is a short video that was recorded by one of our teachers during our teacher training program. So this is from one of the classes she did with a real student. This is for an advanced adult student, one-on-one, but you could be doing lower levels or students in groups or younger learners. It's totally up to you. Let's have a quick look.
It to make it a little bit more interesting for you.
She did it accidentally, probably.
Yes. Over here, let's role play this. I'm going to be the customer agent, Sarah, and I'd like you to be the customer. And
Okay, so in this case, she's doing a role play with the student, much more advanced level thing, but generally you work through the slides that are created in PowerPoint using Zoom, upload the slides and go through the slides with your student, getting them to answer questions, getting them to read, just basically getting them to speak in English more than they would in their day-to-day lives.
What I'm listening for.
How it works. You can teach English online as an employee of one of the hundreds of online schools in the market. You can teach privately through websites that connect you directly with the students, or you can start your own online English teaching business and get your own students. Who can do it? Well, if you are a native or fluent speaker of English with an outgoing personality, then you can teach English online. You do not need any prior teaching experience. We can help you with that. And if you want to work for an online school, you will need to have a degree in any field. This could be in economics or in botany. It doesn't matter, and it doesn't have to be in teaching. You also will need to be from one of these countries: the United States of America, Canada, the UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, or South Africa. South Africa has a little asterisk because not all online schools consider South Africans as native speaking. If you are not from one of these countries or are considered a non-native English speaker, you can still teach English online. You would just have to go the freelance route through one of those websites I spoke about earlier, or start your own online English teaching business. If you want to work for yourself, then you don't need a degree, but you will need to be able to offer something of value that your students will be willing to pay for. In this case, you will need a niche, and you will need to be able to market yourself a little bit more than if you were working just for an online school, because you have to get your own students. What is a niche? A niche is a specific area of English that solves a problem for your student. So in this case, you're not going to be marketing yourself as an online English teacher. You're going to be marketing yourself as someone who can solve a problem for someone else. For example, in the south of Spain, where I live, there are a lot of English expats, and they are looking for houses and rental properties. So a lot of in fact, real estate agents here need to have a very high level of English. If they do not, they cannot find work, they cannot find clients. So you could offer, if you have the experience in real estate, offer language lessons specific to this industry, to these people, and focus on things like the jargon and all the technical aspects that are unique to your industry. And this is true for all other industries as well. Every industry has its own technical jargon and its own way of saying things and doing things that you can teach to other people. Now, in this case, your students are having a problem of theirs solved, so they are willing to pay more per hour than they would for just general English lessons. So this is a market for you to consider. Who will your students be? Well, your students can be anyone from anywhere. If you work for an online school, then most of your students will be young learners from China and other Asian countries. That's just how the market is set up. So if you're looking to teach young learners who are starting to learn English, then probably an online school is the best option for you. If you want to work for yourself, then your niche decides who they are and where you will find them. For example, if you're doing the real estate one, then the south of Spain is a good place to go and find people. LinkedIn is where you will find them as well. Why teach English online? Well, 2020 has shown us that our careers are very fragile and inflexible. Any disruption to the market and everything comes crashing down. So we need some stability and some flexibility, and teaching English online can give that. So even if it's just as an additional income source for you alongside your career or as your primary career, you can make a living teaching English online. Many people now decide that they want to improve their lives during a lockdown, or while they've lost their jobs, they need to get new jobs and they need a level of English to prove it. So they're going to be coming and looking for people to teach them English. But there's two more important reasons. One is there's a demand for it right now. And the second is that it's an ethical career choice. So if we look at the demand, the English Council estimates that there are over 1.5 billion English students around the world, and more are moving online every day. Parents are sending their children to online schools, and professionals are looking for private instruction. So 1.5 billion English students around the world. Now, just 1 year ago, there weren't that many of them online, but now the world has changed completely. Even if you have children, you've noticed your children are doing online classes through their schools. You are taking online classes. Everybody that's been in lockdown either needs a new job or they want to do some self-improvement, and they are taking online courses. We've discovered that over this last year that online teaching and online learning in general is not as difficult as people previously thought, and it's becoming very mainstream. So now is the time to get on board. When it comes to the ethical side of things, I'm sure you've all seen the ads online for businesses in 2020, work from home businesses. It's all network marketing. It's all multi-level marketing. It's all Bitcoin scams. Invest in this, invest in that. Brings nothing to the world. But with teaching English online, you already have a massive market of students looking for teachers. You are doing something worthwhile by helping your students get jobs, get into universities, immigrate, and improve their lives and improve the lives of their families. You are bringing value to the world. All right, that's all we have time for in this video. You can see more on our website, eteflonline.com. I'll put a link in the description below this video as well. Thank you very much for your time.